Assalamu alaikum and welcome back to Teen
Talks.
Talks. Assalamu alaikum everybody. Today we're diving into a really important topic, building good character and handling criticism. And who better to learn from than the greatest role model, Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, especially during his youth.
Exactly. Even before he became a prophet, Muhammad ﷺ was known as Al-Amin, or the trustworthy. His honesty, kindness, and patience earned him so much respect, even among people who didn't agree with him later on.
And that's something we all struggle with, right? How to stay patient and true to our values, even when people are criticizing us or treating us unfairly. It's not easy.
No, it's not. But Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam showed us through his actions that true strength is in your character. And as Muslim teens, it's something we need to work on, especially in a world where everybody's quick to judge.
So let's talk about what we can learn from his early life and how we can apply these lessons to our lives today.
So before prophethood, Muhammad was known throughout Mecca for his good character. As a young man, he was honest, trustworthy, and hardworking. He worked as a shepherd and later as a merchant, and everyone who dealt with him appreciated his integrity.
Think about that for a second. The city of Mecca was a place where most people worshipped idols and were involved in all kinds of immoral activities and shirk. Yet, even in that environment, Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam stood out because of his exceptional behavior.
And let's not forget the way that he handled criticism. Even when people would insult him or spread lies about him, he didn't respond with anger or hatred. Instead, he kept his composure and continued treating people with kindness and respect.
Like that story when he would walk past that lady who would throw trash on him every day. When she stopped one day, he went to check on her only to find out she was sick. His kindness shocked her and made her realize the goodness in him.
Exactly. And what's beautiful about this is that it shows us how character isn't just about being nice when things are easy. It's about how you act when you're treated unfairly or harshly. It's about being consistent in your good character no matter what.
And that's really hard to do, but especially in our age where social media makes it so easy to snap back at people or lose our temper. But Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam always taught us that real strength is being able to control your anger and respond with kindness.
So what can we take away from the life of young Prophet Muhammad? First, we have to recognize that character is built through small, consistent actions. It's about doing the right thing even when nobody's watching.
Yeah, and we have to remind ourselves that being trustworthy and honest should be our standard as Muslims. If people can't trust us, then we're missing a fundamental part of our faith.
And secondly, how we deal with our criticism matters. The Prophet ﷺ didn't let insults or unfair treatment stop him from doing what was right. Instead of wasting energy on getting angry, he focused on his mission and continued to show good character.
Also, we should remember that being good to others, even when they're bad to you, is one of the most powerful ways to show your true character. If you can remain calm and kind in difficult situations, it shows real strength.
Alright, let's jump into some of the questions you guys sent us. The first one is, people at school keep making fun of me for wearing hijab. How should I respond?
That's really tough, and it's something that a lot of Muslim teen girls face. But the first thing to remember is that your worth doesn't depend on what other people say. Keep in mind how the Prophet ﷺ faced criticism with patience and dignity. If the criticism is just teasing, try to ignore it and focus on those who support you. But if it's harassment, then don't be afraid to reach out for help or ask support.
And also pray for strength and guidance. It's okay to feel hurt, but try to respond in a way that pleases Allah. Sometimes just being calm and kind is the best answer.
Another question we got is, how do I build a reputation of being trustworthy when people already think I'm a bad person because of my past mistakes?
Great question. The Prophet ﷺ earned his reputation by consistently doing good, even when others try to bring him down. If you've made mistakes, just acknowledge them, try to fix them, and focus on being honest and kind from now on. People will notice your people will notice your change over time, even if it takes a little while.
To wrap things up, the story of Prophet Muhammad ﷺ as a young man teaches us that character is our most valuable asset. Being kind, patient, and trustworthy, even when it's difficult, is what makes us stronger.
And remember, people may criticize you for your faith, your choices, or even your past. But if you stay consistent in your good character, you're already succeeding in the eyes of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala.
That's all for today, everyone. We hope you found this episode helpful, and if you did, make sure to share it with others who might need to hear it, and keep tuning in as we cover more lessons from the lives of the prophets. Until next time, Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum.